Hi Stampers, it's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio, and I would like to invite you to follow me on my blog, sign up for my emails and my newsletters. Today I wanted to make another fun fold card. Just for my card classes this week. The other two are fun folds, and so I wanted one more. And so I remembered this one from a long time ago. And this one is called the corner flip card. And I'm going to show you how I did that. It's really easy, and I have a little cheater's way for you to learn how to do it easily. So I'm going to start out with a piece of Bumblebee cardstock, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored and folded at 4 1/4. So I'm going to bring in my cutter, my trimmer, and I've taken a Post-it note. These are 3 by 3, and I put it right up in the corner where I'm going to do my cutting. So this just was so much easier for me to remember what to do. So I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to line it up at the 3-inch mark on my trimmer. And yes, I use mine upside down, so sorry. But you could do it anyway. So you're going to line this up at the 4 7/8 inch mark, and you're going to come down to the 2.5, or you can start at the 2.5 and go up to the 4 7/8 inch mark. So you're going to leave 5/8 of an inch not cut right there. So now I'm going to turn it this way. Again, I'm going to line it up at the 3-inch mark. I think you can see this, right? At the 3-inch mark. And now I'm going to start at the 3-inch mark. And I'm going to come down to 5/8 inch. So I've got a cut here and a cut here. And then before I do anything else, this is how you would do it if you didn't want a piece of designer series paper behind it. So I showed you that way. So now I'm going to show you how to do it with the paper on it. So I'm going to go ahead and use my snail. Whoopsie, something fell. So I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to take my DSP. This is from Flower and Field Designer Series paper. You can get this for free in the Celebration catalog with a $50 order before tax and shipping. And that runs from January 5th through February 28th. So you still have plenty of time. And I just love this paper. I just think it's so pretty. And that's why I chose the Bumblebee accent color. So now I can just put this back on, because this is just my little cheater here, because this is the corner I'm cutting it out of. Okay, so put it at the 3-inch mark. Let's start at the 2.5 inch here. Go up to 4 7/8. And then again, I'm going to turn it and do it the other way. Start at the 3-inch mark. Come down to the 5/8, which is a little hard on this colored paper. That looks about here more here. That's about right. Okay, so now I didn't quite, yeah, there it did. I was gonna say I didn't quite get it all the way through, but I did. If you didn't, you can just take your paper snips. So here's my card. And so what you're gonna do is you're just gonna open it up and you're gonna push that piece through and then fold this down. You're gonna have these two pieces here. And what you wanna do is fold down these two little end pieces and use your bone folder just to get those nice. And you want to make sure that this line and this line, like here and here, all the way around, are even. And that's how you know if you have your little square going the right way. Okay, so now I have a piece of basic black, and this piece is cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm gonna make a layer just right in there. And just put this on here, like that, just so you have your nice layer around it. My mat, my piercing mat that I've covered in my Stampin' Up! Grid paper. And I have a piece of scrap paper behind that. And I'm going to using this set, the art gallery set, I'm going to stamp the leaves on this little piece. And then I'm going to stamp the flower on a scrap piece of white. And I'm going to use the dies that came with the set just to cut out the flower, not the leaf. And I'm going to use Granny Apple green because that's the green that's in this DSP set. So here is the leaves. And so I just wanted this coming up from the left bottom of this piece, like that. And now I'm going to take my piece of scrap white and I'm going to take, close that one up. I'm going to use 2 yellows. I'm going to use the Bumblebee and I'm going to use the So Saffron. The So Saffron is a lighter color, and so that's going to be my first bottom layer. This is a 2-step stamp. I love these because they just show so much dimension. So I'm going to stamp that full strength in this So Saffron right there. And now I'm going to take the other stamp that goes on top of that one, ink it up with the Bumblebee ink pad. And this one is a darker yellow. And of course it does match our cardstock and our DSP. And so I'm just going to take this and stamp right over top like that. And now I'm just going to go and cut this out using the die from the set. Okay, so here is my piece, and then here is this little piece. And so I'm just going to take some dimensionals and pop this one up onto the white piece, like this. And yes, I use lots of dimensionals. I do. Whoops, pulled him off. Go back. Okay. So now I'm just gonna put that right on there like that. And now, do you see how this is kind of popping up? I don't want that to pop up like that. So I'm gonna put just a spot of adhesive right there in that corner, and then push that down there so that will stay flat. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put my seal from this piece and put it right here. And now I have the Holiday Rhinestone Pack, which has these dark yellow rhinestones. Okay, so I'm just going to take and put a few on here. So I did use one big one, and then I used a couple of smaller ones. They say always use 3. So there's my 3. And I just thought it needed something. There's really no center that came with this. So I decided just to use little white pearls, just the smallest ones. And so I just scattered a few around the center of the flower, just to add to it. I think that looks really cute. Now, I've already gone ahead and cut out this little piece with the die, and that also came in with the Floral Gallery die set. There's this one, and then there's a longer one. And so you've got words that will fit in the smaller, and then you've got words that fit in the larger. I just wanted something small on here myself, so that's why I did this one. So again, get back out my mat. Don't need that. And then I'm going to stamp this in Memento Black. And this time I stamp thank you. I use a lot of thank you cards. There we go. Could have been a little better. And now I'm going to take a couple of mini dimensionals and put on the back. And just put this down here. Okay, so there's our outside. Now for my inside. I've got 2 pieces. Here's my black, my basic black, and this one is 5 1/4 by 4. And put this one on the inside. I just wanted this to match the outside of the card because I had my black line there, and so I wanted one here. So here's my white, and all I did on my card, the one that I did already, was I just stamped some flowers. Now I could do that, and I could also, let me show you what else you could do, is just put a strip of the flower leftover DSP at the bottom, and I think I'll do that one just to show you the difference. So I'm going to just put this down on the bottom like that. And then I'm going to take another stamp that came in that same set, and I'm going to stamp it with the So Saffron. And I'm going to stamp it off one time, and then I'm going to stamp it just right in the center. And it's going to be just a very light hint of yellow. Very light hint. Cute. And so then, let me close these up. Then we can just put our verse over top of that. So for the inside, I want to do, this is You Always Have a Way of Making My Day, and this is from a free set. You Always Have a Way of Making My Day. It's called Berry Blessings. Cute, cute, cute set. We've already made some cards with that. Adorable. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this in black right over top of my pretty yellow. Look how cute. Love it. So this one is just a smidgen different than my sample card. So all I have to do is put this on the inside. Isn't that gorgeous? Love how it turned out. So now I've got this little black border around my inside. About there are my cards. So again, I used the Art Gallery bundle, and the inside I used Berry Blessings. So let me know what you think, which one you like the best, which inside do you like the best? Do you like that, or do you just like that? This one I thought would be nice just for writing a little note. So I hope you will join me again, and also that you would sign up to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I hope to see you really soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.